Oh, I wasn't sure if I was live or not because I can't see it on my phone. Hi, Alice. How are you? I don't know why I can't see it on my other phone. Okay, here we are. Hi, Alice. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I thought I would be done with what I needed to do in the morning, but I wasn't. So, yeah, I'm starting a little bit late. How was your weekend, Alice? Are you still at home? Okay. Okay, Alice, thank you so much for joining. And thank you for getting the numbers up. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna wait for 5 minutes and then I will start. So, about the weekend, I had a good Saturday. I had a lot of energy on Saturday and I did a lot. I caught up on a lot of videos. I was cleaning everything. And then on Sunday, all the energy went. So I was literally just resting the whole day. I couldn't even upload. So I couldn't even edit actually. I thought I was gonna edit yesterday and upload. So I'm gonna edit after this live. I'm just gonna make something easy to eat and then I'm going to start editing and then upload. Okay, someone else just joined the live. Hi. Please don't forget to like the live. Okay. So yeah, that was basically my weekend. And I'm excited about the coming videos because I've decided to plan out my videos like I used to when I started. Remember, we were talking about taking accountability and motivation and everything. So I'm excited for the videos that are going to come. Another thing I'm excited about are these lives because I, when I started my channel, I realized that the videos that were popular were my fitness videos and my vlogs. But I also wanted to talk a lot about wellness in my channel. And those videos, all the wellness talks, were not doing so well. But because we are now going live, all these discussions, I can do them on live, still get my watch time, but also do something that I'm really happy about or really proud of. So that's actually something I also want to talk about in the topic today. So I'm just gonna wait for 1 more minute to see if anyone else joins. If not, then I'm just going to start the topic. Actually, I wanted to start with a verse, but the verse is on this phone. How am I going to find that verse? Okay, we have 2 more people in the building. Please don't forget to like the live and to say hi. We will be starting the live in a few seconds. So let me see if I can find the verse I want to start with. I don't know if I will find it. I am so sorry. Believe me, I am usually a prepared hand, but I took the screenshot on that phone and then it's not here anymore. But I can search the verse. Okay. I know it's in Proverbs. Um, okay. Um, Okay, so I found the verse, so I'm going to, that's going to basically be the backing of today's topic. So in Proverbs chapter 18, verses 16 to 17, giving a gift can open doors. It gives access to important people. The first to speak in court sounds right until the cross examination begins. And that's the New Living Translation. Okay. All right. So let's start with our topic. So the topic is navigating you in this society. Navigating you in a society that's always changing. I just wanted to look for a different translation for this. So Proverbs 18 verses 17, 18. 18, 16 to 17. Okay, so in the King James Version, it says, "A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men." Okay, so the topic for today is navigating you in this ever-changing society. And there are a list of things that I wrote down there. So fitness trends, homemaking trends, lifestyle trends, beauty trends, and let me check the other one because I wrote everything down. But yes, that is the main focus. Yes. So we have beauty, financial, career, homemaking, fitness, trends. So how do you then navigate you? All right, let me go to the live and see if anyone else has joined. The baking channel, good morning. How are you doing? Okay, please don't forget to like the live. Yes. Okay, so let's start with the different trends that we have. Good morning, Dr. Amy. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining the live. Please don't forget to like the live. Lungisile, good morning. How are you this morning? Thank you so much for joining. So I had started by sharing the, it's okay, Dr. Amy. Thank you so much. You can just let it play in the background. I have a meeting at 10, but I'll leave this playing. All right. I think I will be done by the time your meeting starts, but okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Lumi. Okay. So I had started by sharing the topic, which is navigating you through the different trends that we have. And I want to use a specific Bible verse to navigate our talk today. And the Bible verse is Proverbs 18, verses 16 to 17. I will just read that again. In the King James Version, it says, "A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men." So, building from the discussion that we had last time, we were talking about the different beauty standards. We were talking about skin color. We were talking about weight. And maybe this ties into both the beauty standards and the fitness standards. And if you have seen, most recently, we have started celebrating women of all shapes, sizes, and color. But in the beginning, the beauty standards that I would see were either in movies and in magazines. So it was usually the model type, right? The very slim woman, usually with blue eyes, long blonde hair, if they had maybe red hair or they had dark hair, but there wasn't enough representation of me in all the beauty standards that I would see, especially in the main media. Then we didn't have social media, we didn't have people we could relate to who looked like us. But over time, uh, the brown skin, the melanin has started being celebrated. We are now celebrating women in all the different sizes. So we have plus size models, we have middle size models, and we have small size models. Whatever body shape and body type they might have, we have started celebrating that. And I think it's beautiful because as a young woman growing up, you get into a lot of introspection of who you are and if you are valued or worthy to come into this space of social media. Right now, we're trying to build our YouTube channels, and it might be difficult to know what you offer if there's no representation of you. Um, we all have something unique to bring to the table, but it might be difficult when there's no one who looks like you or talks like you that's in that same space, because you ask yourself if you're even worthy to get into those spaces. But yes, I want to specify and always relate back to your gift, right? We're going to go back to that. So Lungi said, true, we didn't have representation, even those were always one type of beauty. Yes, so glad the inclusion has happened. Even mannequins now have hips. That is so true. I never had a black doll when I was growing up. I always had the Barbie dolls, and the Barbie dolls were always slender, blue-eyed, blonde dolls, and they were more expensive, and to me it translated to more desirable. And the other dolls that were, maybe they had brown hair, or the ones that would be difficult for you to plait their hair, those ones were a little bit more affordable. I remember I also had a doll that would open its eyes and close its eyes. I don't remember what those dolls were called, but they were not the most desirable ones. So even as a child, you would think, or you were programmed to think, that the most desirable person looks this way. But I'm just happy that now the trend is changing. So moving on to career, right? The ever-changing trends of career. I think I will mix in career and financial together. So when I was growing up, and I think because I grew up with working women, my aunts, my mom, my grandmother, they were all working. The standard that I saw was, yes, women work just as much as men work. But when I spoke to my grandmother, she made me understand that that was not her reality when she was growing up. Her reality was that women didn't even go to school. So she was one of the first people from her village and her family that went to school. And she went to a mission in Zimbabwe. We call them mission schools. So the schools that were opened by the Catholic Church, we call them mission schools. So she had that opportunity because her brother was also going there, and they both went to school. But during her time, even in education wasn't normalized in their generation for women. And then she got a job and she started working at a bank, and this was her job until she retired, and eventually she got her pension from that bank. My mother also got an education. She was working. So I grew up with working mother, working grandmother. The men in my family also worked, my father, my uncles. So this is what the standard, this was the standard that I grew up in. That is all well and beautiful, but I think there also needs to be representation for the women that don't want to work, the women that don't want to strive for a career, the women that also want to be at home, take care of their children, homeschool their children. Even if they're taking their children to school, when they come back, they want to tend for the house, they want to tend for their children. And that's why I'm so happy that the standard has changed from having one type of a desirable career choice or living choice where you only think of, I have to go to school and I have to get a job or I have to strive for this career. But if that's actually not what you desire for yourself, what representation do you have? Now we have a lot of that. We have a lot of that now. Stay at home moms. We have the homemaking moms, the moms that want to just be at home and decorate, the moms that want to make bubble gum from scratch. What is her name? Nara Smith, right? It's something that's being celebrated more now because we are all unique and we need to see that this is something we can also strive for, just being at home. Now, I think there is a disconnect with society and being a stay-at-home mom and being a career mom because they think one is work and one isn't. And no, I'm not coming. I'm not coming for Nara Lugi. I'm just saying she's representing those wives that make everything from scratch. I love it for her. And I would absolutely love to do that at some point in my life where content creation is all I'm doing and I'm just at home. That's actually the goal. I want to be able to make as much income as I have, many streams of income, so I can just make content creation, which is one of my passions, something that I do on a regular, and I have more time to make things from scratch. So yes, this disconnect of one is a job and one isn't is, I think, what has made society think that being a stay-at-home mom is not something to strive for. But I read an article, and if I can, okay, Lumi, I will read up just now. I've missed a lot of messages. So I read an article whereby a man and a woman, a husband and wife, were divorcing, and they had gone to court to figure out what is going to be given to the wife and what is going to be given to the husband. And the judge, luckily, calculated all of the hours that the wife took care of the children, cleaned the house. I don't remember what other thing she calculated, but if she wasn't at home doing that, they were going to have to hire a cleaner to clean the house. Oh, and cooking. If she was going to work and couldn't cook, they were going to have to either order in or hire a chef. And the last thing was helping the kids out. So she calculated that as tutoring. And the wife ended up getting over $1 million in just that, having that had to be paid from the husband. So this now lays precedence for cases like that where the divorce is happening and the wife may not have been working, but she was working at home, and so she's entitled to a certain amount of money because there is division of labor. Okay, so let me go to the messages. Dr. Amy said, I'm good and lazy with 100 deadlines. I can so much relate to that. Yes. How are you? I feel you, sis. I'm exhausted. Sorry, love. Please take care of yourself. Yes, my beautiful darlings, please be taking care of yourselves. Okay. Lingy said, honestly, Dre, if I had it my way, I would be at home full time, taking care of my family, and be a full time content creator. Definitely. That is the dream. That is the dream. That is my dream, definitely. Exactly. We have a lot of examples today. True. I work from home and it is sometimes exhausting. Both are work. That is 100% correct, because when you're at home, you're doing two jobs, because during your lunch break, you're gonna either prepare lunch or you're gonna put a load in of laundry, or before you even start work, you have to clean the house, or something else. You always have something to do within your free time at home when you're working from home. So you're working two jobs at once. Something something we all love, but we need to pay the bills. True, true. The thing with working from home is you don't rest. That's so true. Joanna, good morning. How are you doing today? Guys, please like the live. Please don't forget to like the live. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was, thank you, Lungi, fitness. Because now I think a lot of women are going into fitness. And thank you, Dr. Amy. And unfortunately, within the fitness industry, I don't see a lot of representation of different women. So the most popular women, or the most desirable body you can have, is one where you have six pack abs, you have wide hips, nice behind, and your arms are extremely toned, your back is extremely toned. And I don't think that every single woman desires to have that particular body. So I have a park that I walk in, maybe in the mornings or in the evenings, and the people who walk in the park, their fitness goals are to have maybe good cardiovascular health, right? And other women who go into fitness, their goal is to gain weight. Some women want to lose weight, and some people just want to feel fit. So maybe their goal is to be as fast as possible or to jog for a longer time. But I understand that most people feel that that body type is an athletic body type, but the fitness goal is to have a lot of muscles and a lot of definition on your body. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I've been talking for so long. Let me drink some water, excuse me. Yes, I'm back. This happens to me. See, my voice is gone. But this happens to me when, wow, what happened to my voice? No, I need more water, excuse me. Is my voice, yeah, my voice is back. Wow, that was. Anyway, this happens to me when I'm speaking for a long time. So please excuse my voice and all the drama. All right, let me. Oh, hi, T Salani. Thank you so much for joining the live. And Nonzu, good morning. How are you doing? Um, yes, so I'll catch up on the messages just now. Let me just finish on the fitness standards. So I think that many women go into fitness with different ideas or goals, or maybe we all start going because of the same goal. We want that chiseled body, but for me personally, now that I've started training, I understood that I just love the way I feel after a workout. And I love the way I feel when I eat right. And I love how I feel when I can do a 5K or 6K walk and I'm not breathing so hard and my heart health is getting better. So my fitness goals when I started was to have that that same exact body that we see all the fitness influencers having, but now I think I'm more concentrated on just being healthy and being at the best of my ability at any given point. If that means that I'm going to tone up my body, I'm very happy to do that, but that's not the goal anymore. And I say this to say that I hope that in the future, in as much as we have representation of models of all shapes and sizes, at some point, fitness is also going to be that. Because if I look back at my grandparents, my, yes, they were fit. They were so fit. And that's because they did a lot of work around the house. They worked their 9 to 5, but over the weekend, my grandfather would be gardening, my grandmother would be sewing, cooking, she'd be doing things around the house. So they were extremely fit to a very old age. And I think that's also being healthy, but they didn't have any defined muscles or anything like that. So I hope that there's going to be more representation of that as well. Okay, so let me catch up on the messages. Okay, Joanna said, most definitely, we're working 2 jobs. I'm working and now I need to create content for the campaign. I'm well, Han. How's everyone doing? That's true. Especially now with content creation, we're working 3 jobs. Definitely 3 jobs at a time. Mm. Uh, my tummy is giving and all, but I can't do all. That's true. That is true. That is true. Oh, T. Salani and Dr. Amy are meeting for the first time here. Please connect outside of this live. T has some beautiful content. I think she's well-rounded. I love her book reviews. I love her morning devotions, and yeah, she speaks about a lot of good topics as well. Dr. Amy takes us around wherever she is at that particular moment. She takes us around with her family, and I love seeing the world through your eyes, Dr. Amy. Um, Working out is free therapy. That is true, Lungi. After that workout, I feel like I can conquer the world. And when I'm angry and I work out, the anger finishes with the workout, especially if I'm lifting weights. So it's amazing therapy. Okay, Joanna, no problem. Dr. Amy's in 2 meetings. Okay, you see, the women are juggling everything. Lungi, I definitely want toned arms, snatched waist, so everything and around the bum. Yes, if that's what you want, then go for it. I love that body as well. I'm just advocating for us to have more bodies, more healthy bodies. But yes, that chiseled body looks nice. No one say, "Hey Dre, I wish I could join." Okay, I saw this message. Um, T. Selani said, "I need to lose over 30 kgs that I gained in the past 3 years." 1 kg at a time, T. 1 kg at a time. You can do it. It's very possible. You can do it. I believe in you. Um, wow, guys, thank you for joining, even though you are so busy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please do not forget to like the live. Thank you, Dr. Amy. Um, Louis said, I just don't have the discipline. So, okay, I I believe that we need to start when you're going on a fitness journey or a healthy journey, or you want to lose weight. We need to start with what we can. So, um, if you have 10 minutes in the morning, I will list down, if I can, in the live. I don't know if that's possible, but in my description box, I will list down some videos that are easy to follow and that are fun. So, for example, there is a lady called Glow with Joe or Grow with Joe, and she has a lot of exercises, home workouts that she has done. So they're either 10 minutes or 15 minutes if you want a 20-minute workout as well. But some of them are standing, walking workouts. She has, I think, two children now, and she has done these workouts postpartum, and now she has the toned body. So I recommend that you try those kind of workouts that only take a few minutes out of your day first, because when you maybe going to the gym is a little bit of a hassle, maybe you have to go out of your way, and you're also balancing work and taking care of the children. So if you start with small things, I think it's easier to maintain. So I will link that down below. Miss Malika, good morning. How are you doing? Yes, T said Jo is my favorite. I love her workouts. Yeah. Especially her dance workouts. I love those because I love dancing. So she mixes a lot of passions together. So I really love her workouts, and they're short, but you do sweat a lot. So I believe. Yes, so let me just go back to my notes and see if there's anything that I missed out. So, beauty standards, financial, career, homemaking, and fitness standards. Okay, I think I touched on everything. So now I want to go back to the word that I shared in the beginning. Um, Maybe I'll read it out again for everyone who joined a little bit later. So it's Proverbs 18, verse 16, which says, "A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men." Right. So I said everything I said. The different standards, the different representation, to speak to us directly. We were all made in a unique way, and we have unique experiences. And the world needs to hear number one, our experiences, what we have gone through, and how we're navigating through life. The world also needs us to share our gifts. I believe that I was gifted with the gift of, I think empathy is one of those gifts. I am very empathetic to people's struggles. I also love to dance, so I don't know how and when I'm going to venture into that, but I'm very passionate about dancing. Ever since I was young, I started dancing in the church and then started dancing elsewhere. But yeah, from the age of 6, yes, I used to dance in the church. So that's a passion of mine. I also love health and wellness. So that's something I can share as my experience. And I believe that those gifts were given to me to share with the world because there is someone somewhere who is going through the same thing or who needs to hear what I have gone through and to be shown where I am now to believe that they can do it as well. There's someone out there that likes my goofy sense of humor, and maybe when they watch my videos, I make them laugh. Or when I'm enjoying how great my makeup looks, I make them laugh. So I believe that each and every one of us has that gift to give. And because we try to blend into society, we become drowned by everything that is around us. We are not water. We are not supposed to blend in with everything. How are you supposed to stand out when you're trying to fit in? So I just believe that it is important for us to understand how unique we are and how much the world needs us as us, not as trying to be like the next person. T said, I'm also a huge empath. Yes, I think it's tough at times because I take on other people's burdens as my own. But I believe that God gave me that gift for a reason to help to heal other people where I can and where I have the capacity to. So yeah, it's tough at times, but I believe that it's something that I need to do. Okay, so yes, so that's my word for today. Never try to blend in where you're meant to stand out because you're starving the world of the real you. We are we are a gift to the world. We're the salt of the earth, and we have a lot of things to give. And when we give that gift, it's going to open doors for us because there is only one Audrey. There's only one T Selani. And when we shine through, we will open doors for ourselves that we might try to block by being like Nara Smith, for example. There's only one Nara Smith, and she became her because of she brought something unique. She makes things from scratch. She's a super homemaker, right? And then there's another lady that I saw, I'm forgetting her name. She is a parody account to Nara Smith. So she does the same thing that Nara does, but she has such a funny sense of humor that the way she does it is so is so funny and unique, and she looks like she's closing her eyes when she's baking, but she's really not. It's so weird, but it's so funny when you get her sense of humor. It's That's very funny. And so yes, I think that we are doing a great job. This community that we have of ladies, that everyone who's here, you shine through, and that's your superpower. And no matter how long it takes, no matter how much of a struggle it can be right now. Lungi said Nara recently just made a baby from scratch. That is so true, she did. um yes, so I think that no matter how hard it is, how long it takes, our uniqueness are going to open doors for us. And I'm happy that we are all shining through, and I can't wait to see what we are going to be like in the near future. Okay, guys, I think that's all I had for today. I was hoping that this live was going to run longer, but it always seems like I finish everything I have to say in about 40 minutes or something like that. So I'm going to say my goodbyes now, but if you have anything you would like to say and contribute, please do so in the comments. I'll read it out and we can discuss. Okay. All right, guys. So I will be saying my goodbyes. I was just going through the messages to see if I have missed anything. It looks like I am up to, yes. Do a live tomorrow. We'll be here. Thank you so much, Lungi. I will think of something to talk about and I'll come on live. Glad I could join important conversations. Thank you, Dr. Amy. T said, thank you so much, Ray. Thank you so much, team. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining the live. And yes, have a beautiful day, Dr. Amy. I wish you all a great, productive day. Please remember to also rest and take care of yourselves. And hopefully, I'll see you here tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Bye.